Now let's look at Mookie Betts. Now this guy is a freak of nature. This is probably the closest guy that we have to Roberto Clemente currently. This guy does so much to generate as much power as he does. And he's such a freak athlete that he can generate freakish amounts of power for such a little frame. So let's look at this pitch right here. Let's put it in slow motion, half speed. Let's see. Sorry about that. This ball is away. Now let's look at this swing. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Now let's go backwards. Just a freak. This is you can't teach this. So for Mookie, he is not even that much on the plate. But Mookie has an exceptional eye. So as a hitter, you can do several things with your front foot. Let me zoom in. If you pick up the pitch really well, you can actually step into the plate. So he's stepping, his feet are here, like a line. His feet are initially, he's a little open, but he realizes this pitch is so far away. Look where he ends up. He's gonna step over here. He's stepping into the plate to get to this pitch over here. Some people, if they pick up the pitch early, they can do the exact opposite. They realize the pitch is in, and they say, oh, well, the ball's really inside. I got to open up my hips earlier to get to it. They step over here. Some guys always lean with the front clean side because they might not pick up the ball early, or it's like their default mode. Some hitters in the league, they go back and forth, but I'm a really big proponent of keeping your front side clean. So yeah, he crashed into this baseball. And now look at this. Now this is what's so unbelievable about Mookie, is that he has all this motion going on, and he's still able to hit. Who is this pitcher? Off this pitch, it's probably, I can't see what speed it is. This is probably a 90-mile-per-hour fastball easily off the plate, and he's able to explode through it, get his foot down on time and everything. Let's see. So let's look on the backside, and you'll see how much drive he has. Okay. So let's look at Mookie. So he starts with his hands very, very high, as you can tell. He has a decent leg kick, but let's see how much momentum he gains. Starts off here. Let's see how much momentum he gains. So, let's look at this. Oh, the camera's moving with him. Okay. You can't tell. I was going to measure it. But, you can tell from just by looking at this video. Let's put it back here. Is with the... Yeah. Let's see. If you're trying to see what I'm trying to do, his foot's with the S with the, I think that's the field. And you can see how much momentum he gains. So he's going to start there, and where he started was back here. So let's draw a line from back here. I'm trying to get it straight, I'm sorry. You can see how much momentum he gained. That's how much his body went forward on that swing. So compare this guy to a guy like Aaron Judd, where Aaron Judd was he had very little momentum going to the ball. Mookie Betts generates a lot of forward force to get the ball off of him. He has to generate a lot of forward momentum to generate that power to get into it. So let's see what else Mookie Betts does that makes him generate so much power for his little frame. Look at his legs. Look how deep he is into that bend. He's almost in a squat position. He's generating as much force as he can humanly generate in his frame. Crazy amount of forward movement. Crazy amount of leg bend. And he's still able to make consistent contact on MLB pitching. Now look at this. Look how much hip rotation he has. I mean, it's remarkable. I mean, for him, I could say he could probably straighten up his hands to keep it in more. Let me give you a square one. Because they kind of come out a little bit. But I think the reason his hands are out, to be honest with you, is only because his pitch is so far away. It's not a strike at all. And he's still able to hit this pitch. But even if I wanted to nitpick his hands, the mere fact that he can get into this position while making all this movement and gathering this much force and everything else, and still be able to catch up to fastballs, be able to adjust to change-ups, be able to adjust for sliders, that's not normal at all. Almost nobody in the league can do that, and that's why no one in the league tries to do all this. If you try to do as much as he does in BP, you would swing and miss. For him to do this in game speed and drain as much power as he does is unbelievable. Now let's clear this off. Now let's look at his back foot. His back foot is completely off the ground. Look at that. For multiple frames. Look at that. His hip drive is ungodly. And to be able to stay through this ball as much as he did for a ball that far off the plate. I'm sorry, I'm just so amazed by this guy. He's one of my favorite players in the MLB right now. Elbow still inside. Catches the ball deep in the zone. Great hip drive. Great body lean. I mean, Mookie Betts would be the greatest hitter of our generation if he was 6'2", 230. He would put up numbers like Mark McGwire and Barry Bonds. That's how skilled of a player he is to do this. He led the American League in batting average, doing all of this. Look how much his head drops just to get to the spot. His head's up here. Look how much he dips his head. And then he has it's really remarkable. Really remarkable. And he still catches the barrel and hits a home run on this pitch. And his finish is interesting. He doesn't nearly have as pretty as a top side as like Aaron Judd. Aaron Judd, like I mentioned earlier, has basically the prettiest top half in baseball. But Mookie Betts has by far the best hips in baseball. So let's look at him again. Now looking at him from the backside view, you can see what he does in the front view. He's starting to get all his momentum already going as hard as he is now. He did all that momentum, all that movement to get to here. And now he's firing off his hips as much as he can to drive this ball the other way. I mean, great hands. Hands are back. He's really big on walking away from his hands because he's starting with his hands here. He's bringing his hands down, and after he brings them down, he's gonna try to just keep them there, and he's gonna try to push away as far as he can with his body. Also, quick fact: the further your hands are from your body, the more power you can potentially generate. So his hands are way over here, his feet's way over here. He's able just to wind that up as much as possible. Best bottom half in baseball. Best bottom half in baseball. Even the doctor becomes impressed. Even the doctor becomes impressed. But no, that's enough today. See you next time at the medical school. Doctor swing out.